Okay, I'm Shauna Karish here with a little horse tip for today. Something I just started doing with Mint is teaching him to take part of a stretching program. Now, if I just grab his legs and start pulling him, I can actually do damage. So instead, I want to teach him to work with me and help me out. So I'm looking for him to relax into when I stretch. So let me demonstrate some of the things we're going to work on. So again, if I just pull, I just can do damage, frankly. So I want him to be a part of it. One of the things you need to be careful of is where their feet are, and be really careful not to get stepped on or kicked through this process, because sometimes they can pull back. And so let me demonstrate what you can do with the positive reinforcement to get him to be a part of the process. Now, one of the first things I do to stretch his shoulder, and again, he's just learning this. I've done it like twice. I can start off and just pull up and out. Good. And I don't know if you could see that there, but he, instead of resisting, you could see he kind of relaxed and let go a little bit. And he actually, so far, has started to stretch into it a little bit with his front legs. Okay, the next one we can do. Now, right now, I'm just doing it in short order, so I want to be careful not to hyperextend the knee, but you could feel there, hopefully you could see it, as he stretched out, you could feel he kind of started stretching a little bit. And that's ultimately what I want, is for him to be a participant in it. But sometimes once you get started, he can feel that it feels good, and he does actively participate. Now at this point in time, I'm only doing short, a couple seconds, because it's the principles I'm trying to get across and teach him, because it's really new for him. But ultimately, I'd want to be able to hold it for like 5 seconds. It's also important not to bounce it, but just to keep it just a nice steady movement right in line to how he would naturally move. Okay, let's see this one. Good. As we kind of pull up here. Good. Very good. Now let's do this again. Good boy. And there again, he's nice and relaxed and soft. Okay, so now, as we go, can you back up a little bit? Good. Okay, now come around here. Minty, come here. Good boy. Okay, so now what we're going to do is work on some from the back legs. Now, the back legs are trickier because he can actually get a little kicky with his legs. So you need to be really careful on these. First thing I want to do is get good. To let his leg relax into my hand. Again, keeping aware of where I am in that area. Next thing I want to do is look for him to soften just like he did on the front leg. Good. And so I'm bringing it kind of in a straight line, kind of up to his front knee. So those are the things that I want to work on with him. Another thing you can do with the front legs, as opposed to going forward, you can also, oh wait, he's been trained to hop, so he thought that was a hop. Okay. So I'm going to keep, good. There, I just kind of kept a little pressure on his leg so he wasn't think hop. I changed it up a little bit. Let me see this one. Can I have this one? Okay, now, easy, soft, good. And again, trying to get him out of the hop mentality, but that meant as soon as he softened and relaxed and let me pull it back just a little bit, and kind of went with it. So let's do the other back leg. And again, there you see a little resistance. Good, excellent. So that was nice and relaxed. And so that's where we are so far. We're just teaching him to stand and participate in the stretching process. He's 19 years old, and it'll help him out if he can have a little bit of stretching and a little bit of helping him to stay warmed up, to keep him loose and sound as we move into his latter years. One of the things I want to remind you too, though, don't just take him out of the stall cold and do it. At least walk him around for a little bit, maybe get on and ride to the ring, and then get off and do the stretching. So you're not working with cold muscles, which again would be might be more rigid and harder to stretch. Now, if you don't want to make them stretch because you can do damage, you can hurt them. You also don't want to be bouncy. So as we're starting at short few seconds, you want to get it where you can hold it up to 5 or 10 seconds, but real consistent, not bouncing it. Anyway, I'm Shauna Karish, and that's my little horse training tip for today. If you have any questions or want to know more, please go to AskShauna.com. And until next time, enjoy getting your horses on target. Bye.